Ford Performance. We've got the Mustang series here at Mr. LE Diecast. Hello everybody, it's Mr. LE Diecast, and as promised, we've got the Ford Mustang series here to take a look at. I believe these are Walmart exclusives. These are part of those car series we've been seeing from Walmart. There were trucks and Porsches and I think some Corvettes along the way. These are, well, we'll start on the back. This is a series of 8 cars. We did find all of them, so we'll be showing you to them. It's interesting they say colors and decorations may vary. They're probably not going to. As far as I know, there's no chase piece out of this. And I don't believe there's any one particular car that's going to be harder to find than any of the others. These showed up in a bin at my Walmart. I have checked other Walmarts since I found these and noticed that if there were bins, they were not putting the bins out. They were just putting them out on the pegs. Not surprised. If they put these out in a bin, that bin is either going to be sitting there for a long time or they're going to be dumping other cars into it, because the Walmart by me got in an entire bin of these, and they aren't going to sell. They're going to sit there for a long time. Not that Mustangs aren't popular, but they aren't that popular. Not enough to sell out a whole bin worth. So let's take a look. They are numbered. This is number 1 of 8. That is the 65 Mustang 2x2 Fastback. The 2x2 Fastbacks. 2 seats in the front. Little teeny seats in the back, enough for kids or little teeny Mustang lovers. And usually you've got that kind of sloping back on the 2x2s, so not a lot of headroom back there in those back seats. This one in orange, something about this series, and we'll talk about it once we see them all, is a lot of the cars I like, but I'm not fond of the colors on some of the cars I usually like. And the cars I don't usually like, or the castings I don't usually like, I like the colors better on. This is the 67 Ford Mustang Coupe. This one would be really one of my favorites, and maybe it'll make my favorite list. I just don't usually like the coupes that much. And you can see you can see the difference between the fastbacks and the coupes. Fastbacks have that sloping back, coupes a little bit more headroom in the back seat for you. Number 3, this one is the 92 Ford Mustang, probably one of the least favorite Mustang models ever made. The 90s were not particularly kind to the Mustang. It looked kind of like every other car at the time. Took Ford a while to get their head wrapped around all the new standards with the way these cars were made. Took them a while to come up with a fancy looking car. Number 4 is the 99 Mustang. And this one, if you did not notice, it's a flipper. It's pointing the wrong way. Hot Wheels, usually main lines in the series will be pointing to the right, this one pointing to the left. I saw that, picked it out on purpose. I did not go to the effort of tearing it out and putting it back in. By the way, if you're ever buying these, I've mentioned this before, if you're ever buying these cars that are like flipped upside down or pointing the wrong way in the stores, you can do it yourself. It's not difficult. I would not count them as worth any extra money. Next one, that is number 5 of 8. That's the Mustang Funny Car. This is probably my least favorite funny car that Hot Wheels makes. Traditionally, it's not particularly good on the track with those tiny tires in front, big tires in back, and pretty thin car. It tends to fishtail down the track as those big tires push those little tires. but I do like the decorations on that one. That's another one of those where I like the color and the decoration on the car, I just don't like the casting. Here's the Ford Mustang Cobra. That one is a 6 out of 8. I did notice, this is just a thing, that this orange car, number 1, and this car, the Cobra, on the box art, the bin art, they both looked yellow. The orange didn't print too well. So if you look at the bin art, like I do when I walk up to them and try to figure out what I'm looking for. I was looking for 2 yellow cars. Took me a second to figure that out. I do like that one. Number 7 of 8. Come on. Come on. It's not even that important. There we go. That is the custom 2014 Ford Mustang. By the way, we are going to open these up. I don't care about the card art. The card art's nice in them. I just don't care about it. That one in white, obviously. Don't like the wheels on that one. Not fond of a lot of the color choices and the wheels on these. And lastly, we got the 71 Mustang Mach 1 in green. What are you going to do? There is the tampos on there. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and take, well, here, we'll just take them out. We'll go in reverse order. We'll take out the Mustang, and like we always do, we don't care about the art. These cars, if you care, they do tend to come with a little plastic backer. I don't know if that matters to you, but it's there. Oh, by the way, I should mention the cards on these are nothing special. They're going to be hard to find in good shape if you find an old bin. So there is the Mustang Mach 1. And I will say this is probably my favorite casting of the group, but I'm not real crazy about the green. There's another car I think I'll pick as my favorite in this. Hey, hey, where are you going? We're not done yet. Hey, hey, it's a party going on there. All right, we've got custom 2014 Ford Mustang. Let's go ahead and take that one out. Again, plastic backing on that. And there he is in white. As far as I know, these are all the same on both sides. Not crazy about those wheels, but boy, those wheels, I don't think those wheels look good on most cars. I don't think those wheels look good on most cars in real life. So a little alone on Hot Wheels. Next, the Ford Mustang Cobra. Let's take him out, take a look. That one I think is going to be my favorite. I like the casting. The yellow's okay. I like the wheels on it with the gray. I think that's probably the best thing about it. Doesn't look like that wheel's sitting very well. Yeah. Huh, interesting. Yeah, it rolls all right. That one wheel there, that looks kind of weird. Next, the funny car. Don't usually pick this funny car up when we see it. It's one of the lightest funny cars too. It has a metal body on it, plastic bottom, but obviously not a lot to the bottom. And that's one of the reasons it's not very fast, is that plastic bottom. Same on both sides. Here's our collectible. It's facing the wrong way. Oh well. I could have made them all facing the wrong way. So there is that red, what was it? This is the, what's the year? 99 Mustang. I do like that one. That might be my, I think I'm going to say that's my third favorite. Get that out of there. This one, believe it or not, I think I'm going to pick as my second favorite, even though that is my least favorite Mustang. The casting doesn't do much for me. I like the silver, I like the black, I like the gold. I just don't like the casting. But I like that car. I like the way that looks. I would have bought that if it was in the main line. Second to last, that Mustang boss just wants to get away. That is the 67 Ford Mustang. The coupe, I do like the colors on this one. I like the paint job. Oh, by the way, sorry about that giant Band-Aid. my dirty Band-Aid. I ripped my finger open real good, and you would think I would have some story about like how I did it with a Dremel or Customs, as many injuries as I've told you about, but nope. I was actually trimming the neighbor's palm tree. I was leaning over on my yard, and I thought I'd be friendly and trim it. And man, that palm tree took a chunk out of me. I thought I was going to need stitches. As it turned out, it wasn't probably that bad of a cut, but geez, scared me. I was bleeding all over the yard for a few minutes. Those palm trees, they are wicked. It's like getting bit by a shark. So, sorry for that. Sorry for the Band-Aid. I've had it on for a few days, so forgot about it. And then this one, I like this one. I just am not real partial to orange. If that was any other color, if that was silver or black, or like a flat black with like silver on the rims or something, that would look really cool, but orange doesn't really do it for me. So if you are interested in Mustangs, well, that is the kit for you. That's why Mattel's making them. They think you're going to buy them up, and they are flooding the stores. I will project, just a guess, that we may not see this series next year or a series like it, because they seem to not be moving as well as I think they wanted to, and they're throwing off the mainline schedule at my Walmart. These bins are coming in of these. They're not selling, and I think my Walmart's sending back bins because they just have too many of these. So anyways, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.